Tracking the drops in the Weather Authority Center for us.
And we're seeing the activity start to diminish outside. Doesn't mean there's not stuff happening, because we certainly still have a lot of activity on the radar. But later on this evening, things will certainly taper off. As we look outside, you can see the very dark clouds all across Las Vegas, especially in the mountains where we're seeing some of that activity continue. Looking at the radar, we're going to dive right into this, and you can see that activity. Moisture from the south again prompting some of these storms to develop all across the area. You can see just within the past few hours, quite a big cell just to the east of Indian Springs, already prompting some flood advisories in effect for some of the areas. Here's a closer look as that cell continues to dissipate. You can see not as strong as it was just a few minutes ago when we checked it out. Still seeing some lingering showers in the Las Vegas Valley. You can see some of the more prominent rain showers mostly to the southwest portion of the valley right there, southeast portion of the valley at the moment. Also still seeing the rainfall falling in between Henderson all the way out to Boulder City, where we're getting a nice amount of showers. I'll show you the time lapse of that coming up in just a second. But like I said, most prominent activity just happens to be just east of Indian Springs at the moment, where I mentioned that flood advisory has been issued for the Corn Creek area. More specifically, expected to see a little bit of flooding, which could cause some minor flooding in the Las Vegas Wash. So just be aware of that. We're not completely done when it comes to the shower activity. The chance of showers again are in the forecast by tomorrow afternoon and even lingering into Thursday possibly, mostly for the higher elevations. But just like what we saw today, those winds shifting those storms into our area. And here's what it looked like throughout the afternoon. You can see off and on clouds at Mount Charleston, and then boom, the rain happened. You could see quite a bit of shower activity right there just within the last few hours is where we really saw that. Also, the clouds thickening in the Las Vegas Valley. You can see even the showers just off into the distance. You can see it right there, and right into the valley is where we are seeing those showers, as well as Boulder City. Like I mentioned, just within the last half hour, that is what happened. A look at the rain totals so far. You can see just over 1/4 of an inch for Mount Charleston. Elsewhere, it has been pretty dry. Many places just seeing some very light showers. Most prominent places for the valley you can see on the east side of town, very dry, but in comparison with just under 1/10 of an inch at the lakes, you could see these thunderstorms very much just hitting very specific neighborhoods, bringing some isolated showers to just some neighborhoods at the moment. Other areas, again, just seeing some very light showers so far. Temperatures have dropped down into the 90s across the area. Certainly feels a little bit better outside compared to the excessive heat we had a week ago. Winds still continuing up to 15 miles an hour. Temperatures outside the valley, we're looking at 102 for Pahrump, still hot in Overton at 104, and 91 degrees for your current temperature for Indian Springs. Overnight tonight will be a little bit cooler compared to last night. We're looking at lows dropping down into the mid-80s. Again, the thunderstorms, we're continuing to see them, but they will be tapering off throughout the rest of the evening. Wind gusts still possible up to 25 miles an hour. Your regional lows will be a few degrees cooler compared to last night, and highs tomorrow. It's still going to be a hot day across southern Nevada, waking up to temperatures in the mid-80s, reaching 103 by the afternoon, again with another chance of thunderstorms possible in the valley later on in the day. 107 for our projected high. Still temperatures well above normal for this time of year, and this isn't the first time we're going to see the showers. They're back in the forecast again, with the best chances again being on Friday and into Saturday.